Hi, Union Square. How y'all doing? That's what I like to hear. So we're coming to you. This is our second day of our Get Well Soon tour, hence the name of the CD. Last night we were in Worcester, Massachusetts. I run a slam in Salem, Mass. Veda runs a slam in Collinsville, Connecticut. And we met at Northampton Poetry. Veda is actually on the Northampton Poetry Slam team, so she will be in Decatur next week. So we're really excited to be here. We were like, oh my God, we're in New York City, what? Because like I live in a small town. I'm like, what buildings? It's really exciting. And y'all are so beautiful. That open mic was really beautiful. I loved all those poems. I guess without further ado, I just want to say that this tour is about not just us getting well soon, but everyone getting well soon, and catharsis through poetry, and finding community, and finding whatever you need, I guess. So I'm going to let Veda start.
Yeah. How you doing, Mel? Great. Thanks for having us. And when I first started doing poetry about a year ago, my name was not Veda. That is not my birth name. And April Ranger featured in Northampton this past winter. And when I shared that with her, she said, you should write a poem about that. And so I found this to be a really good introduction piece. So, The Name Changer, Identity in 4 parts. William Shakespeare once wrote, what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. And maybe he was right, but maybe he wasn't. Because as lovely as it sounds, we all know life is not pleasant from bud to blossom. Picture this, a dozen long-stemmed red roses sent to your door by your lover. But these roses are not tender. These roses are an apology. This is the day after you found out he's actually married. He's begging you to stay, promising you he will leave his wife, swearing you're the one he truly loves. Do you see the same beauty in those roses when your reflection morphs to mistress in the mirror? Do those roses smell as sweet when your name becomes synonymous with homewrecker? The name Lindsay means island of the linden tree and was the name given to me by my father at birth. Have you ever seen a linden tree?
No.
It is 75 feet of majestic, a canopy of deep green, a breeder of spicy honey, branches thick, spread wide like angel wings, wood so soft and knotted it's used to whittle anything precious, from rocking chairs to electric guitars. Now, my father wouldn't know a linden tree if it crushed his house and killed everything inside, but that man did love to fish. And the name Lynn means lake. And it just so happens Lynn was also the name of my father's mistress when I was born. But I suppose a new baby, by any name at all, is just as sweet. Ralston Boyles once said, don't let your struggle become your identity. I tried. I tried to ditch the story, shake it off, polish it up new like me, but the sound of my name alone was an itchy sweater, a blind date, an overcrowded flight, a middle school dance, a metal rig dragging on concrete, a cringeworthy type of awkward. Every introduction felt like deceit, like Lindsay meant her blonde hair, or Marson meant his blue eyes. And when you put it all together, Lindsay Marson meant sorrow, meant struggle, meant rot. Trees were just another sturdy place to hang struggle by its neck. Lakes, another place to anchor sorrow in its depths. And roses, they're just one more thorn-riddled rotten apology. Veda comes from Sanskrit and means knowledge. Leone, the feminine of Leon, meaning lion, meaning strength, and when you put it all together, it means knowing strength. I know strength. Let me be the tree, proud from the roots up. Let me be the lake, dark and living all at once. Let me be the rose, full bloom, fresh from the garden, hand-delivered with no catch. Just love. Let me be. Cut your ties. Take off your petticoat of uncomfortable. My name is Veda. Veda Leone. What's in a name? An identity. And in case you're wondering, I'm not as sweet as I used to be.